All right, it's 8:15 at night and I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. I'm very tired. My symptoms are very, very strong right now, almost a 10 out of 10, but I'm just hoping that I've cultivated a state of calmness inside that maybe I've had to experience this level of activation without any fear in order to process it. That's what I'm kind of hoping. And I'm hoping I'm making sense. My head's got so much activation and nasty kind of sensations that it's a little bit hard to think right now, but because I've dealt with this so long, I'm able to string words together and not be afraid anymore. So sometimes I don't think that I've really come very far due to things not really shifting in my life, but in terms of this level of activation and sensation and being able to be with it calmly, not freaking out, it's taken a very, very long time. Because I look back when I was about 20 and these headaches really started, and a trip to Thailand I took when I think I was 21, and I took some travel vaccines right before I left for that trip. And on the plane, I felt like complete crap. I remember writing in my journal, I hope the plane crashes into the ocean. And for 3 days, 3 solid days, when I first got there, I was in Bangkok traveling with a woman, and I just felt like I was going to pass out the entire time. Yet I was able to walk around the city, see a bunch of shit, do everything, yet in kind of a daze and just freaked out because of these sensations in my head. So I'm experiencing those right now at a very high level. And recently I had the idea that, well, because they're very electrical in nature, I had the idea, well, the sodium-potassium ratio really affects your electricity in your body, so maybe I'm not getting enough potassium. So I've been supplementing with potassium the last couple of weeks and drinking a lot of coconut water because it's high in potassium. I'm thinking maybe that'll help. Maybe this will be one of the last few things I do, though, to try to correct these feelings. I don't know. It's pretty bad, and it makes it pretty much impossible to work. Doing things I don't want to do is a real struggle, like making dinner last night. Real struggle. A lot of the kitchen shit, just excessive work. When people fucking make a mess in the kitchen, don't clean up after themselves. We have just a big fucking mess after dinner. It just drives me fucking crazy. I only have so much tolerance, and that's like something I've learned rather recently, is I don't have to do this big fucking dinner thing. By the end of the day, my nerves are frazzled, and doing a big fucking dinner makes no sense to me. I may be hungry, but I'll do something simple. I'll just throw a lot of meat in a pan, big steak or a few burgers. I don't need, by the time I get that second pot though, or second dish, I start to get a little too activated, a little too overwhelmed sometimes. So it's something good to know about myself, but yeah. There's no way I can live an ordinary life with this level of symptoms, yet at the same time I have to do things to move forward. So I've committed to making the videos. It's not a big deal to make videos. I couldn't finish the novel, which was a little bit of a bummer. Didn't really get too far into it this time, but I had to just respect that my symptoms were too strong, and then I had to be gentle on myself. But, I had a pretty good day up until, 4 or 5 o'clock, actually. I was very, very gentle with myself this morning, and that felt good. It started to generate good feelings. I had a massage. That went very well. And actually not a terrible day. But it's very weird, though, how I can have this level of horrible sensations in my head, yet play drums, play all my instruments. I can jump rope, go to the gym, go for bike rides. In fact, these things help me. They take my mind off of the sensations. The worst thing can just be sitting and doing nothing, but I try to do a little bit of that too, or sometimes a lot of that too, just to be with sensations, and that doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. So I don't know. I'm just continuing to have faith in the process of allowing. And I'm listening to Sam Miller's videos every single day, and she went through hell. And I'm just hoping that this is the right way. I don't know what else to do at this point. So, and I don't have enough energy to do anything really elaborate or complicated, or that takes enormous amount of willpower. So, just gotta stay the course here. All right, we can get to bed.